Hi, my name is Mitch Robinson, and I'm the president of the Lake Stevens Community Food Bank. Recently, a group of volunteers in the community have come together and began to realize that we needed a new food bank building. We have about 1,100 square feet, and we have 3 storage units up near Glass by Lund that we have to travel 2 miles to get food, bring it over there, and come and get more of it and bring it back. And we handle things way too many times for a food bank. I've been involved in a food bank here for 10 years, and I've seen lots of volunteers come and go, and they work in rough conditions. In the cold, we open 2 doors within 10 feet of everybody that works in the food bank, and people who've stood in line for 20 minutes to 2 hours come through and get food from people who've been standing in the cold themselves.
In the surrounding communities, there are smaller towns that have new food banks, new facilities, much more space. Here, we've got a cramped facility, difficult for the workers to get around and stock the shelves, and then of course even more difficult on days like today that the clients are here to make their way through the food bank. When you get down inside the food bank, I mean, there's just the space to be able to store the product is really difficult. We've got storage units that are packed full that we have to keep food off site because we can't keep it here. So we're constantly kind of having to run back and forth to get food from there back up to here to get the shelves stocked.
We presently have roughly 1,100 square feet at Ebenezer Lutheran Church. That is undersized, inadequate, and all the workspaces are hallways. And when people need to get through, the work ceases while they get through.
Nobody should go hungry, and I don't know what could be more important to the community than to take care of the people here that are in need for help with their food. The Lake Stevens Food Bank is a marvelous place that fulfills that need for the community in a great way, even though we operate in a very tiny space. I think that the clients that come here feel that we're more like a family. We're very glad to see the people come in, even though they come for not such a good reason. But we do more than just supply food for them. A lot of them, it's a social, probably the only social event that they have each week when they come in.
On average, our food bank is slightly above the midline of the other food banks in the county. But we also have the worst conditions of any food bank of 21 that are represented by the Volunteers of America.
About 4 years ago, I heard that the food bank needed some help, so every Thursday night now I come up and help people load up and take them out to their cars and then bring the carts back for the next people. It's sometimes really cold for people to have to wait for 2 hours in the November and December. I know it's a sunny day right now, but it's not like that all the time, so we really need help in establishing a new food bank so people can be inside and the food can be prepared. This is just not the right answer to have.
Our local grocery stores, Safeway, Albertsons, Hagen's, Target, Tom Thumb, 2 Starbucks, and Bartell's give us dented cans, cold-dated foods, and other products that they no longer want to sell.
Several years ago, we began negotiations with one of our former board members who owned this property behind and attached to the church land at Ebenezer Lutheran. The idea being that we would buy enough of a piece of land that we could build a building on this site. And so, this is the home of the new food bank. There's the front door. I can see it. I hope you can see it someday too.
Our new plan will include about 3,000 square feet on each of 2 floors. And with that area, we'll operate out of the top 3,000 feet and have a storage area below or future expansion site that we'll be able to use to serve this community long into the future. Martin Luther King didn't get up 50 years ago and say, I have a budget and a plan. But today, we realize that to build this building, we're going to have a budget and a plan and a story to tell, and we're starting to develop that now.